Hello YouTube, Jason here. How you doing? Hey, just thought I'd do a quick video on my PS4 collection. These are all the things that are a bit different from just a standard um, plastic cover. They're either tins or have some bits and pieces in them or special covers. Uh, yeah, so I just thought I'd go over a bit of a PS4 range that we have here in Power Region. Yeah, most of it's pretty common. So yeah, let's get into it. One I picked up most recently, actually, and it's only because it was a good price. I think I paid like $7 for it. Um, yeah, it's quite a cool game. Sorry about that. I keep getting interrupted. People keep phoning me today. Anyway, back to the PS4 collection. Um, Campus. It's pretty cool. It has a bit of stuff with it. This is the box. Let's move that down a bit. 2-point campus. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a voucher in it. I won't show you that, but yeah, there we go. And with it comes this book, which is just a bit of a fun graphic art book about the characters and also so forth. Not a lot else in there really, so I guess I've also got it for the Switch as well, but again bought it because it was crazy cheap. Picked up this one here, which is a pretty cool packaging. I wouldn't normally pick them up because sports titles aren't really my thing. That's just because it's got some cool artwork on it. But basically it's just a standard game. There's really nothing in it but the disc. But the cover itself is pretty awesome. 2K21. It's supposed to have a voucher as well, but didn't have one. Bugger. Another one is Elder Scrolls online version. So it came, it's quite a large tin. Which is pretty awesome. But again, you've just got the standard game, Elder Scroll, and a map. So it's a pretty large tin for what it is. Is it a double-sided tin? No, it's not. Single-sided. Got a bit of goo on there I can't get off, but never mind. Not too stressed about it. Another one is Rise of the Tomb Raider, 20th century, 20-year celebration. It's pretty awesome. It has the sort of soft touch, feels like leathery cover. And then of course it's got pretty cool artwork book, which is part of the actual disc holder for the game. So yeah, some awesome artwork in the book. Another one I have is Project Cars 2. Nothing exciting about that. It's just it's in a tin, that's all. So tins are unusual now. They sort of, for Pacific games, they're quite hard to come by. Mainly because they were giving them away back in the day, and of course they just give them away randomly, so not everyone got them. Of course now they package them with a lot. Washington, Tom Clancy 2, Division 2, Washington DC edition. Of course you've got extra vouchers that came with it, and then this city map of DC, which is pretty cool, but of course pretty standard, isn't it really now? And of course you had a download voucher for extra weapons, outfits, if you're into that sort of thing. Another one is, what the hell is it? Final Fantasy. It's pretty cool, and it's in a slip cover. Again, awesome artwork. Came with vouchers, of course, as you'd expect. And again, pretty awesome artwork in the cover. And it's a tin as well. Yeah, it's in pretty good condition, that one, because of the slip cover. Horizon, but I don't think that's anything exciting. It's just purely the tin, and the tin snapped at the spine, unfortunately. I'll have a look around, I'll find another one somewhere. It's not exactly that PS4 stuff's in short supply. Better fix that. Oh, I picked this one up. I thought it was pretty awesome, which is special edition Mortal Kombat slip-off cover. Gave us a three-dimensional, and then of course the cover itself is a embossed tin. It's got a poster in it as well, along with the disc, and the back is embossed as well. So that's pretty awesome, I reckon. I think I only paid $15 New Zealand, so what, $7.50 American for that. This one here's the Surge 2. These ones I try to put into bags. Bags are oversized, so the reason for that being is because they're quite easily torn or damaged. This is a limited edition. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 3D type slip-in card. So it does have a pretty cool appeal. But the game itself is the box, the 3D card. Of course, 3D doesn't show unless you're actually there in front of it. The game. In the game, it has some artwork in a leaflet. I've kind of gone all out for this one to package it well. It's not sold separately, so I don't know what it would have come with. And then, of course, it's got a Out of the Ashes comic book comes with it. And then it has, in an envelope of all things, some cards. Which is pretty cool. Pretty well packaged, very well thought out, and a lot of little nice bits and pieces. I think that artwork's pretty cool though, the 3D, which then goes into the cover and stands out. Another one, I love this game because I have it for the Xbox, and I was surprised to see that they did a redo for the PS4, but again it's got that sort of 3D graphic slip-off cover, and then the card, which is pretty cool, which is a 3D graphic card. Don't really move as much as the other one, but never mind. And then of course the game, House of the Dead. It's got some little cardboard stand-ups, which are cool. You just want to put them on your bookshelf, stand them up. And then it's got some stickers as well, which is cool. Yeah, what did I pay for that? I paid $24 New Zealand, which is about $12.50 US. Yeah, I wanted it because of the particularly the game. I love the game. I think. So it's got the House of the Dead remake. It's PS5 upgradable, PS Vita. You can cross-play. Yeah, it's I've got an original Xbox in the game that I play it on with the Xbox. I bought a light gun specifically for it to play it, and I must admit, because the little bullet plugs in the front of the Xbox, it's pretty cool, um, and it works very accurately on a TV. Hence being, I have a couple of RC TVs. I have a little one up the back there, and then I have a 21-inch just stored in the garage. I know people are throwing them away, but the reality is, pretty soon you won't be able to get them, and they're not worth paying money for. So, but then you got to be able to store them. Nothing exciting on this one, but it's Call of Duty Infinity War. It's just basically it's in a tin. That's all. Of course, I got Spyro, which is the pack. I bought this one, and it came with a tin. At least my daughter bought this one. It's the 3 games in one. There's not much to show you in it. It's just the tin and then the games. This game here I bought because I played it on the PS2 back in the day and thought it was pretty awesome because of the artwork and all that kind of thing. So when the store was clearing it out, I thought, oh, I have to get a copy of that. And I've just recently bought one for a Switch because just cheap at the moment. 15 New Zealand dollars I think I paid for this one, which is about $7.50 US, complete in the tin. It does have the cards that come with it, and then it's got character story on the back. Yeah, so there's different cards and the character story. I enjoyed it back in the day, but people have commented that it's a bit janky now. And I think it was back in the day too, to be honest. So hence being that, that's just transferred across Coolton into it. So even though it's a limited edition, it'll be a remaster, but the mechanics, unfortunately, in these old games were not the best. They're okay because you're just used to them, so you wouldn't have a problem. But now they don't translate too well into the modern games. Had to pick this one up again because it was on clearance. Yakuza, second hand, unfortunately, not brand new. Awesome artwork. My daughter loves this series. I think she's played all of them, to be honest. She's a completionist, has to complete everything. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Not much there, to be honest. So, pretty awesome. It's a tin. So they call it a Steelbook edition. Not much more different than anything else, really. Another one I had to pick up because the daughter wanted to play it because we bought a download of it and then the machine crapped out and she couldn't remember the password. So, downloads are common now, but when you go back when the game came out, they weren't as common as what they are now. I've had a go at it. I quite enjoyed it. It did have a lot of dropout in graphics. Yeah, it kind of really reminded me a lot of just Reed Faction sort of type game, even though they put a lot of effort into it. It's shouldn't have been released until they completed it. Of course, you got the game. You got the stickers. Unfortunately, I don't know what's happened. Well, I'm missing one, but never mind. Daughter might have got carried away and stuck one on the machine. And then it's a double disc. Yeah, I sort of got bored, sick of the PS4, and the reason for that being is because there's so much load that had to happen, uploading. And then you've got other bits and pieces. Map of the city. a Cyberpunk 2077 booklet. It's all in black and white, unfortunately. And then there's a couple of cards that came with it as well. It's pretty awesome. Cool artwork. And of course I have it for the Xbox Special Edition as well, which I just picked up because it was on clearance. But she's got a PS4 and likes these games when they come out, gets them and then forgets about them, and then 2 or 3 years later she wants to go and play them again. So hence being she can't find the original, so end up having to buy another one. But reality being is, honestly, secondhand, cheap as chips. That's a good British saying, cheap as chips. And then this one here, Motto, which is pretty cool. Again, I just bought it because it had the artwork book, which is pretty awesome. A lot of effort's gone into make that book. And then the game, which has a voucher. So I'll turn that around so you can have. Yep. Yeah, cool. It's a nice colour. Pretty awesome artwork. Can't say I've played it. PS5 upgradable, so, and it's a day one edition. I think it's a relatively new game. And last but not least, I bought this when it was for PlayStation 3 and Child of Light. The daughter played it on the PS3, and then of course we got a PS4 years later, and I think she's actually downloaded a copy of it to her PS4 and plays it. So it is a downloadable. It's had a bit of an accident. It's a downloadable game ordinarily, and even with this, it's a downloadable game. You've still got to download it with a voucher. But what's cool about the box is you've got the artwork book, which is a very nice pressed cardboard. Whoopsie daisy. Which is a very nice artwork book because it's got a textured cover, and of course the artwork for it is pretty awesome. It's actually a good game, old school platformer. Then there's the voucher to download the game, and no, I'm not going to show you the number. And then there's another voucher for a couple of other characters as well, which is pretty cool, there is a Child of Light poster, which looks like a 12-year-old drew it, but never mind. That's what it is. I'm sure some professional artists put a lot of effort into that. And I'm not taking the piss. And it also came with this Child of Light little torch, which does glow. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Surprising that goes, because it's been sitting in the box for probably 6 years, so then that still goes. It's unbelievable. That's a nice little cover that it holds it. And as the box says, it is PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. So when did it come out? Came out in 2014. So yeah, it's quite an old game now. Unusual having the box for it because you can just do it through voucher now, but yeah, it's a shame it's torn. But hey, kids get enthusiastic, want to get into it, and but at least it's all there still. Yep. So that's it for now for my PS4 collection, which is tins and bits and pieces and unusual stuff. I'm just looking at the shelf because I have got quite a bit of other PS4 stuff. I've been buying it lately because it's compatible with PS5, and it's a lot of fun just picking up games for like $6, $7, $10 because EB Games are just cleaning them out now. Yeah, so that's it for now. So please take care and please subscribe and like.